This is about using Engrade, and I'm at the URL, which is www.engrade.com, Engrade, and I click on Free Gradebook. And I sign up as a teacher. And I'm going to put in this is not my real account. I'm making a dummy account, so I'll call myself something else. And an email address. And now maybe I'll use a different email address. I don't think I have used, okay, that one. I'll choose a username, choose a password, confirm password. I don't need an access code. I have to agree to the terms of service. Let's see if this does it now. Okay. Oh, username's already taken. Okay, let's try something else. See if they'll let me do that. Oh, I have to put in the password again. Okay. Might as well just watch me do all this, because this is what you're going to be doing. Oh, I have to check it. Yep. Okay. Oh, and I did the passwords wrong. Let me try this again. Okay, now I've created my account. I have to probably stop and make a note of who I said I was and how I was going to get in there. Okay, then you want to enter your class name. I suggest you include the class code number with this, because if you go on using this over the years, you'll have lots and lots of classes and you'll need to identify them by the code number. For now, I'm going to call this ESL, make something up, 58, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. School year, grading period, okay. Select college, subject area. I always say English. Probably doesn't matter what you say. Next. Okay, now a grading scale. Okay. The program will automatically average every grade you put in and do the grade that way. If you want it to do something different, you have to tell it to. And I always do. I use assignment categories. Okay. Stop it a minute and get a good example here. Okay, so I said I'm going to use assignment categories. Yes, weight assignment categories. Yes. So let's say I'm going to say writing assignments are going to be 40%, just let's say this. Tests are going to be 30%. Homework, now obviously this has to add up to 100. So then it's going to calculate it, and I'm going to go to next. Okay, now you want to enter your class list. They've done a couple to give you an example which you want to erase. And this part of it is a little bit tedious because there's no easy way to just with a couple of clicks transfer this from prompt into here. You kind of by student you have to put in let's see, what was it they wanted. It's the first name, the last name. Okay, so and I always put in the student numbers. Making this all up. Usually I do copy and paste the names and the numbers, but you can't get them in exactly the same order as they are. I mean, you have to do copying and pasting and switching it around. Okay. So I've put 2 new students in there. Okay. Then, now what I'm going to do is go to students and let's see, look at the options. Okay, when I want to add students, click here. Okay, and oops, go back to students. Options, okay. Edit the raw student list, I can click here. If, for example, I want to get them all in alphabetical order, or, okay, I want to mess around with the raw student list, I do it that way. So I'm going to, okay, over here, like I've misspelled his name, so I'm going to fix it. Let's say I have a new student I want to put in here. It's entering this in the order that I've put it in. This is kind of a hitch that's a little hard to deal with, is that it doesn't always put them in the order you would like to have them. Let's try doing settings and see if that helps. Yeah, you can change sort students to last name. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. So now if I go back to my grade book, yeah, now I've done them by last name. Okay, also in settings, you will see what you want to allow students to do. I actually don't use the discussion board. I don't do messaging each other. But you probably want to make sure students can message you, which is an important part of this whole thing. Okay, now I've gone back to the grade book. See, trying in. Hold on a minute. Yeah, go back to the grade book this way. Okay, now when I want to enter an assignment, I click on New Assignment. And perhaps I'm going to call this, okay, this is going to be a first writing assignment. Okay. You always have to enter 100 for points possible or it won't let you do it. You've got the date, and then you can enter the student grades either this way on this list and submit. I'm going to do it that way right now. And this is really set up to deal with numerical grades. And because I use Engrade, everything I give the student has a numerical grade on it. Another way you can enter the assignment is you put in the new assignment. Let's put in, okay, quiz. You can call it whatever you want. Okay. Actually, I didn't have a category for quizzes exactly, so I'm going to say homework number 1. I have to choose the category for homework. Now I'm going to submit it. And now I can enter directly this way. Let's say, okay. Now why is this doing this? Hold on.